Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, word to my brethren in Liverpool, England, home of the greatest team in the world, Everton Football Club. Shout out to Everton. Lukaku, you better stay. But anyway, Tony Bellew, latest news on him. Article came out on boxing.com. Big shout out to them. He basically says that he would love to fight Adonis Stevenson, but he has to come to Cruiserweight for that rematch. So he wouldn't mind going back down to Cruiserweight and fighting Adonis Stevenson at Cruiserweight. Now, I'll give you guys my thoughts on that in a minute, but here's what he said in regards to that. He said, I quote, I wish Stevenson would come to Cruiserweight. I would love that fight. Would I go back down to that division for a revenge fight with Stevenson? Without a doubt. I actually think Adonis Stevenson has gone slightly backwards since I fought him in 2013. Beating Chad Dawson to claim the WBC light heavyweight belt a few months earlier was an amazing victory, but I'm probably the best name on his record since then. Stevenson was on a great roll, beating Dawson, Tavares Cloud, and then me. But after that, he's faced nobody after nobody. He's still a brilliant fighter, but you're only as good as the opponents you are facing. He's not wanted to take any kind of risk because he knows he's getting older and he probably wants to cash out. The winner of Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev is a big money fight, and that's what it is. So as you know, Adonis Stevenson has his fight this week with his rematch fight this week with Andre Fonfara, so he has to get past that, and that's not even a gimme there. But let's look at it like this. Adonis Stevenson is about to hit 40 years of age, and if we look at I'm about to pull up his box record in a minute here. If we look at his recent fights, obviously there's no doubt that Adonis Stevenson is pound for pound one of the hardest punchers in boxing. Definitely probably in the top 10 to 15. He's got thunder in both hands. Dude's a good fighter, but he hasn't. I mean, let's see. Let's pull up his resume. Well, Bellew's wrong. Well, I think Bellew's wrong, actually. He did fight Fonfara. He fought Fonfara after he fought Bellew. But, I mean, look if you look at the run he had, right? Let's look at, from his 21st fight all the way to his 25th fight. He beat Darnell Boone, stopped him, stopped Tavares Cloud, he stopped Darnell Boone, stopped Chad Dawson, stopped Tavares Cloud, stopped Tony Bellew, and then got a unanimous decision victory in a tough fight with Fonfara. But since the Fonfara fight way back in 2014, he's had 4 fights since then. And his best opponent out of those 4, you'd probably say, is either Thomas Williams Jr. or Sakio Bika. And that's not really saying much about his resume. So he's fought Tommy Karpensi, Sakio Bika, Thomas Williams Jr., and Dimitri something. It is what it is, man. Adonis Stevenson at Cruiserweight against Tony Bellew, I think would be a much better fight, because if you go back and you watch Tony Bellew, right, back in that fight, he looked like a stick. And I'm not saying he would have made a ridiculously huge difference, but that does play a role when a fighter is killing himself to make the weight. And I thought it was very apparent once he moved to Cruiserweight that he was a much better fighter there because he wasn't having to kill himself to make the weight. So I think the fight between him and Adonis Stevenson would be a good one. I don't know. It's hard to say that I would favor Adonis Stevenson. I mean, I would probably lean at that direction, but it'd be hard to favor him just because of the age, and I don't really know where he's at because he hasn't really tested himself in quite some time. He's just been fighting a bunch of lower level contenders. So, would I like to see that fight? Absolutely. I think either that. Actually, now that I think about it, I just made a video talking about the World Boxing Super Series. That should be that's a fight that should happen in the World Boxing Super Series. I want you guys to think of that. Let's say Adonis Stevenson tomorrow goes out there and just destroys Andre Fonfara or beats him. I feel like he should challenge himself if he still wants to stay in the sport. Jump into the tournament. He's big enough to make cruiserweight. Jump into the World Boxing Super Series. Fight Tony Bellew there. If you beat him, and then you can go fight other cruiserweights and potentially put yourself in position for a $25 million payday and cash out like that. What better way for Adonis Stevenson to finish his career that way? I think that'd probably be the best way to go about it. But if not, I wouldn't mind seeing this and Bellew going back down to cruiserweight to fight Adonis Stevenson in a rematch. I'll be behind him 100%. He's one of my top 10 favorite active fighters in boxing. And yeah, man, I would love to see him, fight Adonis Stevenson and hopefully get that W on his resume. If not, then you go back down and maybe fight one of the cruiserweights, the good cruiserweights in the World Boxing Super Series. Because obviously I've made light of the whole Wilder fighting Wilder at Goodison Park thing, which would be cool. But it's really, really dangerous for him, and it could really take years off of his life if he gets his ass whooped like many people think he will. So why not fight in a tournament where you're fighting guys at a weight class that you're more suited for? And on top of that, if you're somehow able to defy the odds and beat these guys, you get a $25 million payday. And who doesn't want that? That's a good way to end your career. You ride off into the sunset and you establish yourself as the best cruiserweight in the world if you can do that. But I'm all for an Adonis Stevenson Tony Bellew rematch because I think Bellew would be a lot more prepared and better suited to deal with Adonis Stevenson, being that he's not going to have to make such a weight cut. So that's what it is. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Tony Bellew, Adonis Stevenson rematch at cruiserweight. What do you guys think? I think personally that Tony Bellew should fight Adonis Stevenson at cruiserweight, but it should happen in the World Boxing Super Series. So Cael Sunderland, Richard Schaefer, go do your job. Go get these guys and put them in the first bracket. I think that'd be a good way to kick off the tournament. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And all that good stuff. Take the time to subscribe, share the video, help a brother out. But you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.